Welcome to Oldora, where time slows down and rare photographs bring back the grace and quiet beauty of a world we still remember. Early in her career, agencies told Cindy Crawford to remove her famous mole. She refused, and it became her signature, proving that what makes you different. June Haver, Martha Huor, Carol Landis, and Jean Cran embodied the glamour and allure of Hollywood's golden age, and a photo of them in swimsuits. Betty Grable, in her dressing room at 20th Century Fox Studios, pulled on black mesh stockings for a scene that would feature her famous legs, 1943. Lindsay Lohan was only 11 years old when she played both Hallie and Annie in The Parent Trap, a natural talent who grew up right before our eyes. Cameron Diaz was only 21 when she made her global debut at Cannes in 1994. She had no prior acting experience before landing the lead in The Mask alongside Jim Carrey. Stephanie Seymour x Marco Glaviano. A match made in fashion heaven. Was Stephanie your favorite supermodel from the 90s? In 1991, she arrived in Hollywood with a dream and little English. By 2002, she was the first Mexican woman nominated for a Best Actress Oscar. From Rachel Green to Alex Levy, Jennifer Aniston never fails to deliver. What is your all-time favorite movie or show? Starring Jen. Let's share our favorites below. Elle Macpherson, the golden girl of the 80s and 90s. They didn't call her the body for nothing. Dionne Cannon and Natalie Wood at the New York Film Festival in 1969. Helena Christensen didn't just walk the runway, she owned the decade. Did you know she was one of the original Magnificent Seven supermodels? Throwback to the sun-drenched days of the late 80s with Gail McKenna. Who else remembers her iconic magazine covers? Heather Locklear, star of Series Dynasty, T.J. Hooker and Melrose Place, takes her 10 speed for a spin, and she appeared on the cover of Shape magazine, riding the very same bike. Barbara Roofs was the undisputed queen of the track. She had a charisma that defined 1970s drag racing. James and Carly's home on the Vineyard was more than just a house. It was a creative sanctuary. Many of their greatest hits were inspired by the peace they found there in the early 70s. Patty Hansen and Jerry Hall were the faces of the 1970s jet-set lifestyle. Patty eventually married Keith Richards, while Jerry spent decades with Mick Jagger. Teenage Princess Diana playing tennis, 1970s. Vintage glamour at its finest. From Rio Bravo to Ocean's 11, Angie Dickinson always commanded the screen. Like if you still admire her style. There's a beautiful mystery in every Stevie Nicks song. What's your favorite song written by Stevie about Lindsay? For many, it's Dreams or Silver Springs. Proof that Marilyn could make a casual afternoon look like a masterpiece. 1956 vibes at Beverly Glen. All-women rock group The Runaways pose at the beach of Los Angeles, California, April of 1976. The beautiful Yvonne Furneaux lounging at the hotel in Lisbon, where she was shooting Lisbon, a film directed by Ray Milland, 1955. Gillian Anderson, Jodie Foster, and Jamie Lee Curtis posed together at the Golden Globes in 1996. Late 90s vibes with Danielle Fishel. Do you remember Topanga being the heart of Boy Meets World? Leslie Caron reading in the ocean for Father Goose. Ocho Rios, St. Anne, Jamaica, 1963. (1963), a legendary year for a legendary woman, Audrey Hepburn. Remembering the golden era of the Oscars. Grace Kelly brought so much class to the Pantages Theater. The original supermodel, Susie Parker, 1950s. What's your favorite memory from this era? Women attending open casting call for Blake Edwards' film, 1983. Long before she was the Queen, Helen Mirren was the fearless Jane Tennyson in Prime Suspect. She broke barriers for women in television back in the 90s. Before he was a Hollywood king, Robert Redford was in The Twilight Zone, 1962. He was so gentle with Auntie Lou, wasn't he? Beyond the screen, she's a gifted artist, a woman of many talents. Did you know Elka Summer was as skilled with a paintbrush as she was in front of a camera? Matthew Broderick and Mia Sara on the set of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1985. Did you ever skip school to go on an adventure? Natalie Wood was one of the few child stars to successfully transition into leading adult roles, earning 3 Oscar nominations before age 25. How many remember typing class? And those big clunky books you had to type from? Audrey Hepburn and Gary Cooper, photographed during the filming of Love in the Afternoon, 1957. Rita Hayworth at the beach. Three Girls at Bar, Senator Hotel, Atlantic City, 1948. Two of Me, by Carlo Ferrara. A look back at 1956. The Windsors were always the talk of the town. Who remembers following their story in the news? Roger Moore and George Hamilton showing us how to do a ski trip right in 1986. A Bittersweet Goodbye. Roy Campanella at Ebbets Field, February 23, 1960. Brooklyn never forgot its MVP. Lunch Break, Hollywood Style. Marlene Dietrich proving that true class is effortless. The first generation of psychedelic rock. Hippie musicians and their minibus, 1968 by Harvey Lloyd. Frank Sinatra with the then presidential candidate John F. Kennedy in Las Vegas, 1960. Motorola Vice President John F. Mitchell, showing off the Dynatac portable radio telephone in New York City in 1973. Barbara Bach was a top fashion model in New York before finding global fame as Major Anya Amasova in the 1977 Bond classic, The Spy Who Loved Me. 1970, Kmart, San Jose, California. Mom is buying clothes and other stuff for the family. Meanwhile, I'll be checking out the TV and stereo and records departments. Bill Watterson, creator of comic strip Calvin and Hobbes, 1986. Pink Floyd's favorite song to perform live was often cited as Comfortably Numb, a standout track from their 1979 album The Wall. Clark Gable in his 1955 Ford Thunderbird. Michelle and Barack Obama on their wedding day, October 1992. Crichton's grocery store ad, 1970s. Kitten Natividad, 1970s. American actress, model, and dancer. Lady posing with her Air Coupe, an early plane designed to be owned by regular people, circa 1940s. Tina Turner holds a Guinness World Record for the largest paid audience for a solo performer. 180,000 people in Rio de Janeiro. I still remember Nina Carter and Jilly Johnson's performance of Whole Lotta Love,